This is remembering a day when very bad things happened at St. Vincent. It was back in 1963, and the fire broke out early in the morning. I was supposed to wind the clock. The clock was in that tower there, and I was supposed to wind that clock that morning, or that day, and the fire got there before I did. WTAE has some footage of the fire as it was happening. And you can see right in this still picture, this is the top. This is the place where it started, right over in here. And it just spread out from there. The middle, or the heart of the place, was just gutted. The big church, the basilica, was saved, and a lot of other things in the quadrangle, but the middle of the place was just ripped apart, and a lot of the other things. Now, this is the thing that we have from WTAE, and I'm going to see how that plays on here.
History shot on film January 28, 1963, the day St. Vincent College burned. 400 firefighters in temperatures 10 degrees below zero from 8 a.m. until after 8 p.m. trying to stop the monastery from burning to the ground.
Who not only stopped the fire, but saved St. Vincent. And they did it at the risk to their own lives. And we have pictures of these firemen up on tall ladders hanging into the flames, shooting water into it.
The blaze was massive, engulfing several buildings.
As the hours passed, we began to see smoke, and then within 2 hours, many roofs were engulfed in flames.
Firefighters carried hoses with no fancy equipment, trying to pump water from a frozen lake.
400 firemen that came from around Westmoreland County saved St. Vincent. As much as we lost, they saved it for the future for us.
In the end, $3 million damage was done, which with today's inflation would be about $22 million. It started in the biology lab, likely because of faulty wiring. It took down decades of history, including the bell tower.
This is the bell that was inside that bell tower. The date says it was cast in Pittsburgh in 1873. Now, just to give you an idea how intense this firefight was, if you couldn't already tell from the video, just look at the damage it did to the bell.
But the college was resilient.
Construction began immediately after the fire, and it really hasn't stopped. It just continued for the last 50 years.
These men were students there at the time and now work at St. Vincent. They remember that day and the heroism of Fire Chiefs Earl Dalton and Ed Hutchison and their crews.
Both of them were just amazing figures, and I think even on the day of the fire, both had such confidence in the men that were helping to fight the fire that it inspired all of us really to contribute our energies to making this place go forward.
At St. Vincent College in Westmoreland County, Ashley Hardway, Channel 4 Action News.
This little production was put together about 3 years ago. It was the 50th anniversary of the big fire at St. Vincent. And with that, we're going to sign off and say see you.